Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm bare-faced and I'm pale AF.
So once again, don't judge my face.
And I'm bare-faced because I'm going to be applying makeup today. And it's not just any makeup. I couldn't be more excited for today's video because it's inspired by my latest crush, obsession, whatever you want to call it. I'm so obsessed with this character. And if you don't know who it is SEOJUN from True Beauty. And if you don't know what True Beauty is a K-drama and also a webtoon that's so cool. SEOJUN in particular really caught my eye because not only the character has dope style and it's so damn pretty, not just like the illustration on the webtoon, but like the actor is like the most pretty human being I ever saw, and I'm not exaggerating. So I'm gonna try to take this face and make it somewhat similar to this face. Yeah, it's kind of impossible, but let's try. And I'm also going to take inspo from the webtoon because on the webtoon, on the illustrations, you can see a little bit more of the makeup, and on the webtoon you can clearly see the colors and everything. So I'm gonna try to take inspo from both. Also, during this video, I'm gonna be trying a makeup brand that I'm so excited to try for ages now, which is zeesea makeup. So they sent me so many stuff and I'm freaking out about it. I'm just freaking out, so many things that I want to try, but I'm gonna try some today and show you how beautiful the packages are. So enough of the talk, let's just roll the intro and start this transformation. Alright, so here we go. The first thing that I'm gonna apply is actually foundation, and I'm gonna be trying the brushes from zeesea. Look at this, how many brushes they sent. They are so beautiful. They are brown. Sorry, the sun is in the way. They are super pretty and the packaging always so perfect. Yeah, it's a really light layer of foundation, but I think it really helps make everything look better. And for concealer, I'm gonna be applying this on the under eye and on all the places that I feel need like an extra coverage. And with the same brush that we use for foundation, I'm just going to tap. I'm actually loving this brush, by the way. And now it's time to set this. Just want to put some powder in, but I don't want my face to be very cakey. Alright, so for the next step, before I do contour or anything else, I want to do a little bit of highlighting powder. And I want to try this zeesea highlighting powder. How pretty is this? Like a clock. And I want to use this before contour because I really want to get that glow, like a really moist face. And since I lost a little bit of the glow with the powder, I'm gonna add this highlighter powder, and I'll actually use the same brush as before. And I'm just going to apply on this area. Actually, I'm really loving this. It's a very light glow on top of the skin, so I think I will even go all the way and put it everywhere. I think I might use it again later with a smaller brush for certain parts, but for now I'm just going to leave this here because I'm loving this reflection right here happening. It's just so gentle and cute. Alright, so the next step is actually contour, and I'm not going to do my traditional contour like over here. I'm really trying to go with his style of makeup and the Korean style of makeup, of course, because it's a K-drama. So what I believe happens here is that they contour a little bit more this part than just the cheekbones. I'm gonna start by using their eyeshadows as contour, the zeesea eyeshadows. I'm gonna try them. So we have here this palette, which, first of all, how pretty is the package. And this one is from their collaboration with the British Museum, and it's called the Fireworks 16 color eyeshadow. So right here I'm gonna use this one. It seems much lighter on the camera, but it's like a very cool tone beige with this cool tone brown right here. I'm gonna try to mix them to create a beautiful color for contour, I hope. And I'm gonna start applying right here. Kind of get a more like V shape, and it definitely works. Can you see already the difference, or it's just like in my mind? And I'm also going to apply it here, kind of elongate this part in the eyes and really make this part pop. Yeah, kind of really love this shape. I kind of see some of his profile. I wish. But yeah, you get what I mean. And about nose contour, I don't think he has any. Maybe he has something really light. I want to do some in mine because I think it just looks very undefined if I don't. And I'm gonna mix the two colors that I used before for contour, so the same shades. I'm gonna try to do a very light contour, not to be exaggerated. And I'm gonna add a little contour here to the lips on the bottom to make it kind of more defined. Alright, I know he probably doesn't have any blush, but I'm gonna add just a tiny bit because it's me and I love blush. I'm gonna go with the zeesea. How pretty is this? Powder blush in shade number 4, which is this beautiful coral shade. And I'm gonna be so gentle and just apply here more towards the side. Alright, now it's time for brows, and he has some really straight, beautiful brows, and I'm gonna try my best to achieve the same. Actually, on the webtoon, he has a gap on the brow. I'm not sure if I should do it or not. Maybe I should. Let's see. I'm going to try to use this product from zeesea. How beautiful is this packaging? So you slide this open like this, and it's a beautiful pencil inside. How thin, how pretty. I'm a sucker for packaging, I told you. So we got here this triangular shape point, and on the other side we got this brush. This is the Brocade Carp Silk Smooth Eyebrow Pencil in the shade number 1. So I'm gonna start by drawing a line here, trying to make it as straight as possible, and I even drag it a bit in the end here. And doing a line on top. Yeah, we can clearly see the difference and how much defined this one is. Maybe we should try the gap. Let's see if I can do it properly. Just use the concealer. Now I'm blending it, and then I'm gonna put some powder over it, and it's going to look like I have an eyebrow gap. So with 2 coats of concealer, it kind of looks legit. So I'm gonna move on to the other one and just do it like I did first without the gap. Alright, so the brows are filled, and now I'm gonna start working on the eyeshadow, which is actually the coolest thing to work on. And on the eyes, I'm gonna be trying the zeesea palettes in collaboration with the British Museum. I'm so excited to try. All these details on the packaging are so pretty. They sent me these 5 palettes, and all of them have 16 colors in it that I'm gonna show you. All these palettes are inspired by different elements from the Egypt collection on the British Museum, and they are all so drop-dead gorgeous. They all have beautiful colors in them and so pigmented, so I can't wait to try. So I'm gonna start with the bottom part actually, and I'm gonna be using this palette over here, also from the zeesea British Museum collection, and it has this snake over here on the packaging. It's very beautiful, and it has a lot of neutral shades. So I'm gonna be working with this brown and this brown, and I'll be using this tiny makeup brush, also from zeesea. I'm gonna basically draw a line here, more or less on the same direction of the inner corners, and then I'm gonna start dragging product down. Also, we'll mix this burgundy here into the brown to get a little bit more deep shade. Using a bigger brush, I'm just going to blend it a bit. These eyeshadows are actually very pigmented, so I'm loving it, and I'm happy with this shape so far. We're going to add more to the top. For the top are a lot of episodes where he wears something a little bit more neutral on the top, but I want to focus on this makeup that's the same that he has on the webtoon, which is more towards the red, more like his stage performance on the K-drama. So I'm gonna go to this palette over here, also from the British Museum. It has this Egyptian illustration here, and it has a lot of pinks and reds, so it's the perfect palette for this. I'm gonna start with this shade over here, and I'm gonna apply it a little bit towards the entire eye, not too close to the eyebrow, more in a straight shape like this, leaving all this part here empty, and a little bit here on the inner corners too. Now with this shade, which is darker, I'm gonna start working with a smaller brush on the outer corners. I blended the burgundy shade a little bit here on the outer corners, and with a small brush, I'm dragging it almost like a liner. You can see some glitter on top on the stage performance and also on the webtoon, so they have this beautiful color on the palette that even has some stars in it, some glitter with some stars. I'm just going to rub my finger on it and really just apply really softly. I just want some glow. And from this palette where we use the brown shades for the bottom, I'm gonna use this highlight shade over here with a small brush, and I'm just gonna go here on the under eye and give a little sparkle. Now with this square brush, also from zeesea, I'm gonna go in the same palette with this dark brown, and I'm gonna apply it right over here, just like I'm applying eyeliner, although we are going to use eyeliner as well. And I'm also going to blend it a bit so I can darken it out a little bit here. And with the same square brush and dark brown, I'm gonna use it here on the inner corners. All there's left to do on the eyes is the eyeliner, and I'm gonna use the Dear Autumn Air Ink eyeliner in shade number 1, which is kind of a dark brown. I'm gonna be adding it right here on the line that we created. I'm not going to elongate it much. The eyeshadow is doing the elongated job, so I'm just going to add a tiny bit here and do like a small cat eye and kind of make it fade away into the lashes, just like this. And I'm also going to use it here on the inner corners. I'm gonna add some mascara now. As for mascara, zeesea sent me a lot of mascaras that I'm so excited to try. This is the Living Colorfully collection of colored mascaras, and also has some glitter mascaras here, so I can't wait to try. I think a lot of them are amazing for more art style looks, but some of them are really cool to wear on a daily. For this look in particular, I will go with the black one, but all of them have different brushes and different effects. They all elongate and give volume, and all of them are waterproof, oilproof and sweatproof, so I can't wait to try all of these fun colors. And I have this one from zeesea called Living Colorfully, so I'm gonna use this one. It actually has a really thin application, which I like. This thin applicator is actually really cool for the bottom lashes, and I just remembered that I got this from zeesea as well, which is kind of a liquid glitter, so this is the shade number 2 and I can't resist to add some. Alright, enough. Let's go to the lips now. Okay, so we are almost at the end, and now comes the lip, which is also something very excited about. SEOJUN, I really love how the makeup on the lips is done. It's very natural and very pretty, and I'm so excited actually to do lips because just look how pretty this packaging is. No joke, this is the most beautiful lipstick I ever seen in my life. I'm gonna start with this one, which is the color number 5, and I'm gonna use this brush right here, the very tiny brush. I'm just going to start applying it, and I don't want it to be very lined, so just going to do kind of a blend liner here. You can even go with your finger, make it as smudged as possible. Apply some regular lip balm on top just to moisturize the lips. And now with shade number 8, just look at how pretty all the details on the lipstick are. It has like a dragon engraved. And with this one, I'm going to apply it on the inner part of the lips. And with the brush, I will just blend it. I'm really happy that I love the inside just as much as the package. Alright, so this is finito. I finally finished the makeup. It's kind of simple makeup, but at the same time it gives a little bit of work, but I'm really happy with it. It's a tiny bit exaggerated on the eyes, but I feel like I really need this to kind of have the similar eye shape that he has. But I really love the colors, and I think overall I kind of see SEOJUN in this face a tiny bit, I wish. But yeah, I'm really happy. I'm kind of feeling myself with this makeup. Gonna shoot some footage with it for you, so let's go to the little lookbook. Alright guys, the makeup is done, it's finito. I'm actually very happy with it. And if you guys know him, if you are a fan of the series, let me know down below if you think it's similar or not. I really want to know your opinion. But if you don't know the series, I highly recommend you go watch the K-drama True Beauty or the webtoon. Also, thank you so much to zeesea for sending all this amazing makeup that I tried today. I fell in love with every single thing. Go check the links of everything that I used down below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It's very important to me to grow this YouTube fam that I love so deeply, so don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you wanna follow me on Instagram, TikTok or Depop, the links are down below in the description. And I guess I see you next week. Bye guys, love you so much.